the Knicks in that major deal with the Los Angeles Clippers, and he had a disappointing regular season. We asked Charles, why has it been such a struggle this season?
It was very it was painful mentally. You know, you hear so many comments of, you know, from my friends in the league, you know, what's wrong? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? And the media, you can be doing this. It was just so much on the floor that, you know, this game is not, you don't want to think this game. You want to react to this game. And I was just out there thinking all the time where I was supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do, and got to cover the 6'5" guy, got to cover a guard, and, you know, it was a mental trip.
Well, Charles has certainly reacted well this afternoon and a moment ago when he left for Anthony Mason, heard it from the crowd. The Knicks continue to have big problems at the line. Doc Rivers trying to extend that Knicks lead. It's the Knicks 67, the Bulls 64 with 2:33 to go in the third.
They may have been struggling from the foul line. One area they're not struggling is rebounding. We said these are the two best rebounding teams in the league. Well, a 10-1 advantage for New York here in the third quarter. At halftime, they were up 28-16 on the glass. Right now, it's 38-17 off the glass in favor of New York.
And the Knicks in the midst of a 13-3 run the last 4 minutes. Jordan swinging in, went to the left hand, rebounded by Grant, and he pops it out. Bulls have a new 24 to play with. Here's Grant with the open shot. Yes. The Knicks 68 and the Bulls 66. 8 points for Horace Grant. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad, Hannah Storm from the Garden. Patrick Ewing beat his man. Jordan tried to help out but could not. And the Knicks now lead by 4. 21 points for Ewing. Foul committed by Oakley for Charles. That is his fourth.
You think on the pick and roll, Ewing's going to come over and set a screen, but he doesn't. Instead, he comes over and goes right to the basket before he ever gets to the point of setting the screen. The Bulls defense had been trapping the ball when it came off of the screen, but if there's no screen there, there's no one to trap.
And we have seen the Bulls going to the trap using the element of surprise, which has made them so effective against the Knicks over the years. You look back to the regular season meeting Christmas night in Chicago, where they took the game away from the Knicks in the third quarter. That, as it turned out, the only win during the regular season by Chicago against the Knicks, who took 3 out of 4. However, in one of those games, Jordan played hurt. One of those games, Jordan missed because of the suspension, the result of his altercation with Reggie Miller. And then, of course, the Bulls say, well, that final game of the regular season had no meaning, although, as we saw, Mike, both clubs played very hard in the finale here at the Garden.
And there's a tremendous amount of respect between both these teams. Now, Trent Tucker just came into the game for Chicago, and in talking with Phil Jackson yesterday, he felt that Tucker was going to be one of the key players in this series against New York for his team, a player that can extend the defense, can make a three-point shot on a regular basis, and who will get after it defensively to help give Michael Jordan a blow.
Foul called on Stacey King. Getting back to the subject of Trent Tucker, he has not shot well to this point in the playoffs. Trent Tucker had asked Bulls general manager Jerry Krause for a tryout during minicamp, was signed as a free agent, originally a #1 draft pick of the Knicks, 6th pick overall by the Knicks, and then spent 9 years with New York, then on to San Antonio and Chicago. The Knicks lead by 4 with 1:22 to go in the third.
Well, they lost their three-point specialist from a year ago, Craig Hodges, and they picked up Trent Tucker for that reason. And Tucker gives them a little bit more. It gives them some size and probably a little more toughness at the defensive end of the floor. So that was a plus, I felt, for Chicago on that move.
Paxson and Tucker now in the backcourt. Michael Jordan sitting down. Pippen, King, Grant up front. Stacey King. Stacey King with his second field goal. He has been effective in the past against the Knicks going post-up, and he did just that.
It's a nice move by Phil Jackson. The one thing they were not doing was getting the ball down low, as Rivers actually shoves the ball into the rim on the attempt to dunk it. So if Chicago wanted to establish a post-up game, King is one of the players that can do that.
And Tucker receiving no room from Starks. Good play by Ewing on the steal. He blocked it, and he came down with it.
One of the points of emphasis in New York's defense is use those hands and arms, get deflections, which cause steals, and give you more possessions in the game.
The Knicks with the ball and a 3-point lead. Ewing stepped out. And the ball goes back to Chicago with 16 seconds remaining in the third. 10 seconds. Pippen now running the team in the absence of Jordan. Down to 5. Here's Pippen with the pull-up. Going glass. And the third quarter has concluded. After 3, the Knicks 72. And the Bulls 69. Charles Smith with 9 of his 17 here in the third. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. Welcome back, Madison Square Garden in New York, 19,763, the usual capacity crowd has turned out. The Knicks with a 28-21 edge in the third quarter. They have a hot hand, 10 of 16 from the field. Bulls shot well, 8 of 16 in the third, and the Knicks lead by 3. It's been close throughout. Knicks at one point led by as many as 6. Same for the Bulls. And here's pressure on the inbounds as this fourth quarter gets underway.
Some of the things that worked well for New York, they got Patrick Ewing back involved in the offense after scoring only 2 points in the second quarter. He had 8 there in the third quarter. They kept their turnovers down. They only had 4 while they forced Chicago into 5, and then they pounded the Bulls on the glass.
Shot clock at 5. Ewing. Michael Jordan is back. Scott Williams with the rebound. And Phil Jackson going with a 3-guard alignment. Jordan, Paxson, and Tucker. Here's King swinging in. A traveling violation. And Riley going with Doc Rivers, Rolando Blackman, and John Stark. So they go 3 guards, along with Patrick Ewing and Anthony Mason. Mason, the key, if the Bulls go to the trap, handles the ball exceptionally well. Rivers beating his man. Rivers used the pick to beat Paxson off the dribble. And the Knicks lead by 5. Chicago calls for time.
Chicago had been trapping pick and rolls up to that point. For some reason, Scott Williams never left his man that set the screen at the top of the circle. He stayed with his man. Rivers saw the opening and said, this can't be a clean look at the front of the rim.
Kraft presents Genuine Moments.
This Miller moment looks back on Michael Jordan's playoff performance to this point. First round against Atlanta. Hit the half-court shot in the final seconds of the first half. Then against the Cavaliers, he hypnotized the defense with his ball handling. And in game number 4, Michael Jordan with this dramatic last-second shot to sweep Cleveland in 4. In recognition of these moments, Miller Genuine Kraft will donate $1,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund. The Knicks 74, the Bulls 69 with a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Ewing with the steal, and he is fouled.
John Paxson reached in immediately, took the foul in the backcourt, rather than give up an easy layup to one of the Knicks out in front. The flick, the deflection by the big man, he tries to start the break, but Paxson wisely fouls immediately. And admits it, and owns up to it. And there it is. I know you never were a contestant on concentration, but that means defense. Defense.
Thank you, Czar. Little remedial work by Czar. Starks for 3. It's the Knicks 77, the Bulls 69. It's the biggest lead of the game for either team. The champ of defense. Jordan fouled. The basket will not count. starts, collecting his third. Substitutions for the Bulls. Here come Horace Grant, Bill Cartwright, and Scottie Pippen, replacing King, Williams, and Tucker.